Anybody that knows me probably already knew I wasn't going to just leave this project like that. Yep, Homebrew Part 4. We are going to mono band it. That's a mess. So we're going to mono band the Pi network. Set it up for 11 meters, and I'm betting we're probably going to get more power out of it. So stay tuned for that. I'll pull that band switch out of there and do it upright. So stay tuned, man. Mono banding the Homebrew amplifier coming up next on Psychotech Labs. Well, there it is. Got the coil all wound and installed. Got it rewired from there to there. They actually had a full turn on a coil of inductance before the capacitor, which that's a no-no. So it's all done, ready to go. We'll fire it up tomorrow and see how much power we get out of it now. I'm wore out. It's getting late. Catch me later. Psychotech Labs, where the psychos go. Okay, so I want to do one last test. So basically, you should not have any connection between ground and the coil. So you take a continuity tester, look at the ground, touch it on this coil. You should not get the continuity beep. It should be an open circuit. Then while you get your continuity tester, you want to test across your doorknob, and you want an open connection here. If that's shorted, you replace it. Alright, we're going to button it up and see what kind of power it makes now. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Alright. Time to see what happens. See if we can put some power out. Audio. 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 You know, that don't feel right. Yep. So we are putting out power, but not as much. So we're going to need to do some tweaking for sure. So we'll be back after we do some tweaking on Psychotech Labs. Okay, so after our first test run, this here, you can see it's all the way out. Means we got too much capacitance. Now I'm only running these two banks here, but according to it, it's saying too much capacitance, so we gotta resolder that over to here and cut that wire that ties the two together. These are already cut, so they're not part of the equation. This is having problems here. That nut, or I mean that screw, They actually had a nut on it to space it out so you couldn't screw it down very far. And I figured with all this stuff I put in, it'd be about the same equivalent. However, it's binding up and not acting right. It actually feels like it's more in this knob here. But we're going to go ahead, back that screw out and see if this frees up. So we got to eliminate some capacitance here on the antenna load. And yeah, should pretty much have the right amount of turns here. Figure out what's going on with this Jennings vacuum variable. Stay tuned, we'll be back after we make some modifications. Okay, I found the problem. It's right there. That coupler, half of it's not hooked up. So we gotta try to pry that coupler back together. Then it will turn smooth. Wish me luck, here we go. Okay, with it removed, we can see the messed up coupling assembly. Yeah. And I don't know, man. I'm thinking I probably got a variable air gap capacitor that would be a better choice. So I'm going to look into my stash, see what I got. Just try tacking a correct variable air gap in there. You don't need a lot for the plate. This thing goes from 6 to 500 picofarad, which you don't need nowhere near 500. Not for the tune circuit on the plate. Catch me after a bit. Okay, I tore that out, rebuilt that coupler, fixed it so it's staying together. I'll turn that now. Not a problem. I only got it tapped in with one screw. Just got to pop it back out. So let's tack it together some more and throw some power to it, see what it does. Okay, round 2. Audio. 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 Okay, so we're on that run. We're 300 swinging 6, and that's looking like I can shove a little bit more drive in it. So I think we're gonna up to a Palomar TX75 and input that in there. We're going to do that tomorrow. Anyway, so yeah, we're mono banded. We got the variable air gap capacitor dialed in. We got the vacuum variable fixed. You fix that coupling collar. It's turning smooth now. So tomorrow we're going to up the wattage a little more and see if we can get a little more out of it. So see you tomorrow. Psychotech Labs signing off for now. Well, I was going to just throw a couple of used parasitics in there that I had, but got to looking at them, they only had a couple wraps. You need at least 4 wraps for 11 meters, 4 to 5. You can see these ain't even right. It's not even the right size. And then, yeah, that's all screwed. So, yeah, well, these, I'm going to go in and install them. Get that knocked out of the way. Then we can button up the RF deck and test the input standing wave. Make sure it's like below a 2.5. and then we're going to wrap this project up. Hopefully, cross our fingers. Alright, stay tuned. Homebrew part 4 coming up. Okay, it's been monobanded and tested. New parasitics on. Going to button up the RF shielding, and then we're going to test it out one more time. While we're testing it, we're going to be measuring the standing wave on the input circuit, so get ready, stay tuned for that. Let's get her done. Doesn't that look a lot better? I mean, look at just the whole thing. That's right, Psychotech Labs, rebuilding the Homebrew. Get ready, we're gonna like test it out. Okay, we're on. Let's key it, see what it does. Audio. Standing wave's looking good. We're under a 2, a lot under a 2. Okay, there you go. Only getting 600 out of it, but that's because of the tubes. Everything's been gone through, so you put good tubes in that bad boy, and it should rock. We're not driving it that hard. That 48 watts. Standing wave's good. Pretty much everything that needed to be rebuilt has been rebuilt. So just put a few more screws in it, and my friend can come pick up the Homebrew. Thanks for watching my videos, everybody. This is the conclusion of Homebrew. This would be Homebrew part 4. Everybody have a great day. We're out of here. See ya.